Anthem 26, Knox. Welcome to Anthem 26 and my attempt to create a new choir anthem every week for a year. I'm Kevin Mulrine and I hope you'll enjoy listening to my progress throughout 2024. Please do visit the website, anthem52.com, follow along on x.com or Instagram at realanthem52, and send me a message to show@anthem52.com. Well, I've made it to halfway in my epic project. I've produced 26 anthems in 6 months. I'm not delighted with all of them, but I am delighted that I've tackled my decades-long compositional inactivity. Hopefully there's plenty more to come in months 7 to 12 of 2024. This week I'm celebrating my 30th wedding anniversary by going on the trip of a lifetime with my beautiful wife, Sarah. As I've previously mentioned, next week's anthem will be the one I wrote in January, but this week's is a brand new one. While hunting for text to use, I came across an article about Compline, often the final church service of the day. Singing Compline is one of my favourite choral activities, partly due to its use of plainsong and partly due to its words, which seem to be perfect for a late evening service. The English version of the opening sentence is, "The Lord Almighty grant us a quiet night and a perfect end." I've always loved that phrase. When I saw the Latin original of the opening prayer, I thought it would make a great unaccompanied anthem. Here are the words. Noctem quietam et finem perfectum concedat nobis Dominus omnipotens. Amen. Originally I was going to call the anthem Noctem, but the proper Latin noun for night is nox, so I went for that instead. I knew I didn't have a lot of time to complete this anthem, but as is so often the case, necessity was the mother of invention, and I managed to produce a short piece that would probably be appropriate for an introit, particularly in the evening due to its words. I've been trying to write a quiet, unaccompanied anthem since I began this project, without a great deal of success, but this time I think it's come out better than most. I deliberately ignored any consideration of what might be considered correct harmony, and just went with what sounded good to me. I also happened upon an interesting couple of key changes which add a little bit of spice to what could have been a little bit static and uninspiring. There is also plenty of time signature variation, as seemed to work best. I have often also been reluctant to include long-held notes, and I think this has led to some unsatisfactory effects in previous anthems. So this time I tried to avoid that. There are plenty of slow-changing chords as a result. I managed to surprise myself with some of the interesting harmonic effects, and this anthem is closer to what I imagined I would be writing when I began the project. Anyway, see what you think. Well, what do you think? Let me know on x.com or Instagram at realanthem52 as a comment on the show notes for this week, or via email, show@anthem52.com. I hope you'll join me next week for a new episode and a new anthem. Only 26 to go. But until then, the question remains, will I make it to Anthem 52?